Oh, welcome to another episode of FPL Top Dogs Ballyhaunis, and this is the Guru just taking you through all the ins and outs of the FIFA.com and some tidying up to do with the Sun Dream Team World Cup as well. How did everything end up, and how did things pan out? And then we're going to have a look at what the Guru has done for his team free wildcard, World Cup wildcard, whatever you call it, for game week 17. There's lots of ins and outs, like something that can you roll it over? I'm not so sure about that. I think you lose your wild card. It's probably best to use your wild card if you haven't done your first one by now before the game week deadline, and maybe you'll still have the option of that World Cup wild card then after game week 17. I'm not sure, but there's lots of people that help you with that conundrum. I've got the Christmas shirt here as well. Snoopy, looking all Christmassy and all set for coming home and seeing everyone back in the manor of Ballyhaunis, and the wife will be there, and we'll have the caps as well. Can you pass the cap, wifey? Put your hand up. Yeah. FPL Top Dogs, boys. That's 2 years ago, but as good as my word. Um, Not bad. It's good old fit. I might actually keep that on now. So let's without further ado, folks, let's share the screen and just do a bit of tidying up here. Game week or match day 7 is what we had, and really the Sun Dream team won the World Cup. How it panned out? Well, 3-4 points in the end. I couldn't do anything for since the quarterfinals, since Bruno Fernandez let me down, and I was goosed. And my whole modus operandi for this was to get as many points as you can, as quick as you can. And so I used up my 30 transfers pretty quick, only learning how to go. But at the end, Stephen Nolan, Argentina up. I couldn't do anything. All I had was Mbappe and Messi. And that is fantasy. So looking at this, I'll bring up like the scoring system here for the World Cup in which Argentina won. You can see 3-3 Messi, the hat trick from Mbappe got him another 5 points because of a hat trick. The system here stating like if you score 7 or more, you get 3 points. Starman gets 5 points. The hat trick gets an extra 5, assist 2. Very harsh in yellows and reds and missed penalties here. But the real thing is the 2 goals conceded, -1 for all defenders. And then it's an additional -1 for every goal conceded. So in that final, it was 2-2 after 90 minutes. Then it went 3-3 after extra time. And it's anybody who's had Otamendi -2, Martinez, the RG goalkeeper, Enio, I think Martinez, -3, Lloris -2. Um, I think that's because of the yellow card as a -1, so he gets an extra on. So anyone had the defenders, they got totally goosed in this. Taliafico only coming out with 1. He got the 7-star rating. That was 3 points. So his -2 turned into a 1. So if we have a quick just had 2. Perisic in the match day, the third place playoff, got an assist, the 3 points, the assist. I ended up having 10 points on so like I was totally goosed to this. I had no options, only 2. He had everybody full, everyone was playing. And I think Stevie Strat's probably in a bit of shock, or that the Sun Dream team is sometimes you can get really penalized this way. So, but then obviously the 41, the 2 Mbappe Messi got me the 41 and only 40. So losing out by 11 points. Jimmy Crean loses the €10 to Stevie Strat anyway, so it's not all doom and gloom for Stratmeister. No, Jimmy's team was just bizarre in a way. -4 in the game week, and how do you do that? Well, it's quite easy when you see the scoring system and the way it is all shaped up. You see Martinez got a -3, but Alvarez in the system got 0. He didn't get the 7 there, and that's how it worked out, -4, and it makes sense now. A lot of people were scratching their head, and I'm scratching that. What? I can't believe it. I'll leave it at that. But like that, it's just strange. I've been there before in the Sun Dream team, where somebody had all Liverpool and in the Champions League final for scoring the last day, and I mixed everything up. I had different players, and I won out that day. Lloris, he got his -2. Acuna -3. He got booked as well. So that's 5. Molina. You can see how it's all adding up. A -2, -7. Konate -9. Hernandez -11. Rabot, that's -12 right there. Di Maria was phenomenal. He gets a 10 there, so that's -2. Enio Fernandez the 2. So that's he's 0 now. So that's 0, and then Messi and Giroud there. He got booked, so that's -1 again. So I had Messi and Mbappe and a -1. That's how it all works out. It's a crazy thing, but it is what it is. And commiserations there. I'll take it. Probably pure pox in all fairness. But it's the first FPL Top Dogs trophy. It's a World Cup here. It only comes around every 4 years. And I'll take it. What happened in the FIFA? Well, the FIFA match day 7, obviously, -2 again, goals conceded. He got booked. -1 Kunde. Hernandez conceded goals there. Molina again conceded. So 4 for Ziyech got the assist. Fernandez just tackles made was what got him that. Perisic with the assist and over 7. Also McAllister done well there, Giroud. So it's not a bad old score. This it was 55 on the day, the 382 points, and just under 90,000 in the world. I'll take it. It's under 100. It's well inside the 90. I'll take it. It's not a disaster. So where did that shape up in the Max Pub League that Stevie Strat was running? I came second, as you can see there, and Rory comfortably held out there, 402. So, and the rest, there you go. But yeah, it was he's a good player, Rory, whoever he is. One of the natives back home, I don't know, but I was watching and he was on it. He was on everything, very clever. So yeah, kept pace with ourselves. I had Giroud, he had Alvarez, and it was basically if some of them could have done something, but it's more or less status quo there with me and Rory. And congratulations, mate, and good luck with that. So that's the housekeeping done. Yeah, Rory got 37,500, so and I got 89,000. So just you can't argue with that. That's really good inside the top 50,000. So I know there's a lot of dead players and people would have gave up, but there you go. Is Ant's jumper from like about 10 years ago at this stage. I'm only joking. I was just going to have a look at what his team was. Just I need to get rid of every squad, so I may go by. So that's the midfield and defense. Salah himself, and I got Trossard, but mainly because Trossard's there's a lot of money wrapped up. If I get rid of Trossard, then it's going to be a lot of money. He's got Trippier, candle punt there coming up with Fulham. The double fixtures, gamers of it. Yeah, just the internet is really back. Yeah. Every week, and it's quite nice to have players like that, especially when they've got a double gaming, right? And I'll say potential because we had a card situation, and also for some people, they're probably considering, Martial instead of Mitrovic because it's lagging. Because anytime anyone's in the bathroom or standing outside, it affects my Wi-Fi. To check the output, like burned. Did you think? Hope not. How's it? Not too bad. They opened up a bit and went flat. Oh, burn? No, they didn't burn. It's just they opened up a bit. Okay. Still eat. Oh. You're lucky. In that
comes down to a money thing. I don't have more money to spend. Another player that I will consider, but I don't think I will go.
I'm going to go on again. Totally didn't get. I was on my phone. Well, back again anyway. And as you can see, Andy, this is what he's gone for. Sanchez, Andreas from Fulham, White from Arsenal, Dunk, Brighton on the bench. So he's definitely lining up the Arsenal coming. I'm sure they have some sort of it's got a good run coming up. Saka, Martinelli, James. That's pretty out, differential. Fair play. There's no De Bruyne in there, and no Harry Kane, and he's gone with two premiums there. And Martial's a punt, so this is a pretty punty team. Pretty brave, and good luck to Andy. I like it. It's not going. That does to me does not look like so much of a template. As I was saying, Chelsea have a double game week, but we'll see anyway. So let's see what I'm at. Big team. This is where I'm at now. I have got Delos in there, but I have to change things around. I do like the thought of a United defense. I love the United fixtures coming up. So you just get over. Look, if Man City at home, United are capable of anything, and all them World Cup players from Casemiro and Martinez and Rashford and all the heroes they have, Varane in the French lineup. Everywhere you look, Dalios, everywhere you look, there's total class everywhere. So when you look at it, they just have to have a bit of belief. And I like that run all the way till probably March. And even after March, that's only Liverpool. So we'll have to see Martial and Rashford. I would still watch what Rashford's doing. I'm not getting rid of Almiron or Trossard. There's too much money locked up in them, and there's no reason to get off them. Almiron seems to be fixture proof anyway. He's chipping away, and Newcastle are kicking up a bunch of waves in the Premier League this year, knocking door in the top six, pressurizing the Spurs in the fourth as well. And so I'm do plan probably looking at Shaw here instead of Delot. I do like the thought of maybe downgrading Kane to your man from Brentford. What's his name again? So total mind's gone back, but the lad from Brentford, Tony, because I'll free up a load of money, I'll be able to get in possibly Cancelo and TAA because Liverpool's fixture. That's why I've gone for Salah because it's a long rest. You're probably eager and itching to get back. A lot of the players I have in this team they've had a good rest. The Belgium were knocked out pretty early, so that's a great run there. I'm pretty happy with that set up there for Mo. Is captain all the way, but Haaland you can't afford to go against Haaland in case the Champions League that's way in the distance. So just depends after that slight injury that Haaland's had. Will he hit the ground running and be well? It's down to match fitness and not playing football for a month. I am thinking about maybe giving Salah a go. I know it's crazy, but I have nothing to lose at 4.7 million. So that's where I am. I don't like the thought or the fact that I don't have any Arsenal in there. This is probably crazy. So I could. Let's see. I'm looking at Gabriel. He's definitely a must-have. White is great. Let's see. I've got $1 million in the bank. I think $1 million. Yeah, if I did go and get in Tony's pretty high, 7.4, or the other Callum Wilson as well. I like they're both take penalties and they'll be in the mix. So Tony's fair enough, and against Spurs, and Spurs have just had the draw with Nice the other day, yesterday, 1-1. I'm not sure. Doherty scored, and that was it with them. But they need to give all those lads a rest, the race, so it would have been a pretty weakened team anyway. But that's yeah, that's Brentford, yeah, Tony. So interesting fix for the Brentford will have no qualms of taking on Spurs, and Spurs might have a bit because of the race and a few of their players have had long gone into the knockouts pretty. And West Ham that could be fairly okay on the break with Brentford, the Bees. I think they done West Ham away last year. I'm not sure. I think they did. Liverpool. That's a good all run. So I could be thinking of, is it Kane's numbers are pretty good, but are they that good? Sevens, eights. He's been a consistency all season. 11, 8, 1, 8, 2, 9, 7. They're okay, fine, great numbers, consistent here, sixes and sevens, but 11.6. You could get that somewhere else. It's still it's less than Son, so I think Son I just can't get to Son. I wouldn't want to get to Son. So I get rid of him, throw in Tony. This is what I'm looking at now. Where's Tony there? I like the thought of Rashford in midfield, but I'll just see where this money goes. Only 10. Yeah, Pope is great. He's great from the Dream Team, the Sun Dream Team stuff. Throw in Gabriel, and can I get rid of Walker for Cancelo? That would be a very, very good upgrade. I wouldn't have to worry about City. 2.2 remaining. So there you go. I can definitely do bits and pieces. So I haven't made up my mind completely yet, but I want to have Mitrovic and Andreas, mainly because they have a double game week. And I think that Chelsea game is it's at home, and have they Leicester away, okay, but Mitrovic. I just have a feeling about Mitrovic myself, and Tony. So I might go without Kane. The hangover, missing the penalty for England. Will he be all there psychology wise? I'm sure he will be professionally, but that's where my head is at the moment. I definitely want a couple of Fulham on the bench. I think the Chelsea could. What am I looking to play then? At 3. You see this team then probably with TAA, so I can't upgrade the TA from there. I'd have to get rid of Gabriel, put in TA. I just fancy Liverpool TA sitting watching that World Cup, just raring to go. So yeah, this is basically I'm not getting rid of Madison. Where I'm at with the double, City have a double now. There is a caveat to the double. It's either both Spurs and City lose their FA Cup, or they win their FA Cup, or some sort of thing. Then that fixture will there is a the City fixture, Spurs and City, that could go anyway. It probably will go, because I can't see them being knocked out at this stage. So we'll have to see anyway. It could go that one. So I'm not too sure about the City. We'll have to see closer to the date. But if that's the case, I think I'll keep enough money in the bank to. I wouldn't even see upgrade, but throw in Foden. I'm sure he's in there somewhere at 8.3, and yeah, that's why I'm looking to use Madison as for that double maybe. So that's basically where I'm at with that. Still a lot to make up my mind on lots of things here. But yeah, I'll know further to date. Let's see, and the current standings in Christy Nicholson now. Unbelievable, Patrick Caulfield. I haven't actually looked at this for a month. Seriously, promise I haven't. Patrick Caulfield, congratulations. I should do a video. 10 points ahead of the legend that is the Commando, Joey Commando Neenan. 10 point Asher, he's just sitting and stalking. It's just the experience will win him through. It's mini league stuff. He's bigger fish to fry than a lot, but he does take the Christy Nicholson massively serious, which is a great credit, and it's up to us to rise and overhaul Joey on any given year. Shaky Sean, Shaky Her still in there about for 14 points, no problem. David McNamara has had a stormer there. He's flew up the tables. Yeah, last season he finished 10th, and the season before he finished 4th. And he's always finishing 6th. It's absolutely phenomenal. This guy just needs a load of credit here. 76, 9-5. What got him a 70? That's a massive Herculean score. Just have to pop into Dave McNamara. I think I know what he looks like. Blonde, kind of short hair, maybe down. Played football for Ballyhaunis for quite pacey. Just like I can recall, he's a quiet lad anyway. Darwin, Captain Darwin. Oh, wow. And a Liverpool fan, of course. He saw that one coming. 63,000 overall rank. Unbelievable. Out of 10.9 million players, 63,000 there. That's only dream world stuff for me at 4.7. I shouldn't be doing a show. I should be in the corner of the dunce hat. David McNamara should be doing a show of his own. But it is how it is. And I hate that saying. But yeah, it's very good. Foden in there. Ezra in there. So yeah, congratulations there. And we'll all see what everyone else is doing when game week 17 is live, which will be on Monday, 11 a.m. So don't miss the deadline. Jamesy Lyons, these guys have been up here all season. Look at Owen Collins there. He's just took to FPL like a duck to water. He said, I'm going to take it seriously a couple of years ago, and he's just been on it and great. He's got his own way of playing, and he backs his own judgment, and I don't think he's can be influenced. Lots of people want to use influencers on YouTube to get ideas, but this guy comes up with alternatives. Just going into Owen's team, you'll see some of the what's that doing in there. Okay, Jesus. Actually, Darwin's there. Darwin's there. Not many, not that many. Olam got 2 there. 13.5. Okay, fair enough. Didn't do a lot now for Uruguay, did he? I think it's that same Darwin Nunes. Bruno's in there, so it's it's a good team there, and fine Ward. Look at that. So that's just a little bit of where we're at the minute. Faceman climbed up a bit. He's well in there. Dara Hunt up there as well. Not too far down on the leader, 40 down. So as we're getting further down, 40, 50, 60, 70 is a bit concerning. You want to keep within the 50 of the leader and do what you can. I'm not saying panic, but there you go. So who else is down here? Stevie Stret Nolan's just climbed up a bit there, just outside the top 10 with Ryan Warden in there and John C. Halpin as well. Private Meekley, Commando Joey Nealon's accomplice. Yeah, look, these guys are all hanging in there 9-14. So okay, 66 points. It can all change. So yeah, very, very good. Look at Starman down at 20. That's like he's a proper good player and serious as hell, and he analyzes his decisions, and he's going to come in with a run. So he's not going to go away. Kevin Kilbride, Kevin Guru Killer Kilbride, the KKK, the KKGK sounds like the KGB is. He's our enforcer in Ballyhaunis. Kevin, great lad, and our statistician as well. And we'll be looking forward to a St. Stephen's Day tryst, Doctor's Row, lads. I think my services are required. So there you go, Lukey Walsh. So just going down Owen Row in there. Owen Love Boat Row. Row, the Love Boat. Yes, love it. But he won't be happy with that 37. So there's a lot to get. Christy Kilcourse down there. 888. Yeah, it's a good betting company. And he's in the Boyle Sports. So himself and Fergie Walsh have joined 888.com. This is not a paid commercial, by the way. And Parker one, the 888. Are we getting to a stage where it's 100 down? It's tricky. It's not the end of the world. It's not like me. 7. I can't believe it. 791. 191 down. And this brings me now to the second chance. And this is the second FPL top. You start again from zero. I'm going to take this serious. I know where I'm dead, basically. We don't have too many in this at the minute, but we'll see how we go. I'll probably put up a trophy for that and see who wins it. It's basically who's got the best form from now until the end of the year in May. So yeah, and the other one, King of the Travelers. I lost out to Morgan Line, so I've kind of given up on this a little bit. I'm just I was trying for a while, but you just can't get rid of that 19 points. It's gone. 19, 15, there's too much to make up. That's 5-6 games. God, it's so depressing going back to FPL after the World Cup. Yeah, so Shaky's there and Christie. So these are all the form guys here. Cal Crumpet Carney's in there, CCC. And he could be, let's be a laugh of the. And Joey's in there. He was fuming last year that he forgot to join it, and he's in. So, woe is ye, woe is everyone there. Owen's there. Oh God, these are the form guys. We're just gonna have to admit that these are the form guys. Fergie Walsh has come out leaps and bounds. Last year he's got his hat, and he's shaping up to go again. And so is Connor Huss. He's got his hat, his first hat here now. Roscommon footballer, and absolutely thrilled and delighted to have him in the FPL Top Dogs community. And Donny's in there as well. He's got a hat coming as well. So that's basically where we are with that. Now I'm still a bit undecided with my own team at the moment. I could just go with that. I have a hunch Walker after keeping Mbappe quiet. I think he could get a good run. Trippier's going nowhere. There's too much invested. I mean, even getting rid of Madison's at 8.2, he's 8.1 for me. I big fan. So these are kind of favorites. I've got Salah back for a bit of a differential. I think he's owned by 34%, 33, 32. Okay, so he's a bit of a differential. But again, it's all down to this man Haaland. So I have to think about Kane and see what I do with Ivan Toney or Wilson or what. It's going to be penalty takers anyway. Penno. Trossard's just brilliant. He's game proof. He's scored any game, and I got Anderson for a double game week coming up. I have to think about James as well. I like what Azabalaga and James that Andy from FPL Top Dogs has had, and a shout out for Andy. Thanks for inspiring me and lots of others. Before I did do it before I saw Andy's shows. I thought I'd do something for the Christy Nicholson pub and our fancy league and our community, and to get something going and keep us together. I'm in London, and it's kept me kind of still in the world back home, which has been terrific. And I appreciate everybody who enters. We have great crack, great fun on the WhatsApp, and yeah, can't wait for it all to start up again. And the Snoop Meister here has been asleep for the last month, but we're back into business end. Have the lights up. It's feeling like Christmas, guys. So take care. God bless. And I'll see you in a pub soon, somewhere on the main street. And that's Guru out. God bless. Take care, guys.